World's Ugliest Animal. A rude and completely untrue title. Why do I, the blobfish, get called the ugliest animal in the entire world just because I was literally dragged all throughout the ocean and put under extreme stress due to the high difference in pressure? Is it because no one understands what pressure is? Ugh. So I suppose that will be today's lecture on pressure, to educate you all on why I am not, in fact, ugly. What is pressure? The actual definition of pressure is the amount of force applied over a certain area. Atmospheric pressure is the amount of pressure that comes from the weight of the atmosphere, whereas gauge pressure is the amount of pressure exerted in relation to the atmospheric pressure. In short, the gauge pressure is the difference between the absolute pressure and the atmospheric pressure. Two of the most basic and common tools used to measure pressure are the barometers and manometers. The barometer is a device used to measure atmospheric pressure. Many barometers consist of tubes that are closed on one end and immersed in mercury on the other end. The mercury is also exposed to the atmosphere. The atmospheric pressure is then measured from the barometer by multiplying the specific weight of the mercury by the height of the displacement in the tube, and then adding the vapor pressure. The vapor pressure is usually negligible, so the atmospheric pressure often ends up being calculated by the specific weight and the displaced height. Similar to the barometer, the manometer also usually uses mercury. Manometers usually consist of a tube in a U-shape in which one or both sides of the tube may be exposed to a fluid. There are three distinct types of manometers: the open-ended manometer, the closed-ended manometer, and the differential or U-tube manometer. The open-ended manometer has one side of the manometer exposed to the atmosphere, whereas the other side is exposed to a fluid or flow. The difference in height between the two sides of the manometer are used to then calculate the difference in pressure between the two sides of the fluids the manometer is exposed to. The closed-ended or sealed tube manometer has one end of the tube again exposed to the flow or fluid, and the other side of the tube is closed. As such, we may assume that the pressure in the closed side of the tube, the vacuum pressure, is negligible in zero. The differential or U-tube manometer is exposed to two different fluids. As such, if neither of the fluid's pressures are known, the manometer can be used to simply determine what the difference in pressure is.